the moment. Looking forward to doing as many readings as possible. Um, I'll explain a little bit about how I work and what I do. So I am a medium, but I'll also be using my cards tonight as well. And these cards are from the lovely, I'm just going to show you now, because they're called the Old Ways Magic Oracle cards. And they're done by a lovely artist called Naomi Cornuck. Now, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Um, and I'm really excited about using her cards. Hi, Tracy Tiffany Starr. Hi, Tracy Han. Hi, Sharon Duggan. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hi, Edwina Pickering. Thank you for joining us as well. So the way that I work tonight, if you'd like a general read, please pop up if you'd like a general read. If you have a particular question you'd like an answer to, pop up that you'd like a particular question. Hi, Christine. Hi, Paula. Hi, Joanne Lewis. Thank you all so much for taking the time out your evening for joining us. If you can share this live, that would be amazing. Or if you can invite your friends into it, that would be absolutely fantastic as well. I'm hoping to do as many reads as possible. Something I always say to people, though, about readers and mediums. Hi, Marissa. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Jackie. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Edwina. I will try and keep up with all your comments. But something that people ask me, or something I always like to say, there are readers and mediums out there that will claim that they can do 100% true readings. I always say, if anyone is ever saying that, one, they're lying, they can't. I always say, we're not God, we're not superhuman. Christ, I'm a bloke. My wife will be the first to go. He definitely doesn't get it right all the time. Now, you should expect a high 80s, high 90s percentage-wise of accuracy. That's what I like to work to. And I'm always a firm believer in being honest with people. So, hopefully, if you haven't seen me before, well, I appreciate you joining us tonight. So, who we got? Hazel. We got Sharon. You'd like a general read. We got Jackie. Who was it from Canada? Someone said they were from Canada. So I can't see the comment now, but thank you for joining us. Hi, Maureen. Thank you for joining us. Right. Let me have some water and we will make a start. Let's see who we're going to go for first. Okay. Paula Marie, I would like to come to you first, please. Paula Marie, if we can come to you, you'd like a spiritual reading. So, Paula, the first thing I'm getting for you is, I'm just going to see if I close that. Do I see? Oh, I don't see all the comments, so I need to keep that open there. That'll work. Hi, Paula. Thank you for joining us. First thing I'm getting for you is that you're someone that's full of energy and you love lifting and supporting other people. You love making other people feel better. You're very much a counselor for everybody else, but you're needing to take some time for you, and you need to learn to say no, and you need to close the door to the world every now and again. Hope this is all making sense. Guys, if I don't see your comments the first time round, please keep posting them, please keep popping them up, and I will hopefully get drawn to you. So I have got a lady here with me in spirit, and I feel like she's saying you're wanting to start your own spiritual journey yourself as well. And she's quite a strong character. Now, I don't feel like this is mum. I do feel like this is grandmother, if that makes any sense. Thank you for the confirmation. Perfect sense. Wow. And I want to say she's quite a strong lady, and she was always one for pushing or encouraging you forward. And I feel like you are being kind of drawn to either doing like drumming circles or sound baths with crystal singing bowls, that kind of thing. You love. I keep getting told you love your crystals. I feel like you've got quite a collection of crystals as well, and they're saying you could do with some amethyst and rose quartz at the moment, just to balance your energy out as well. I do feel like there's a bit of a clearing out going on at the moment as well in home. It's like I'm getting rid of stuff. You don't like clutter, and she's no sorry. Oh, what's the sorry for? Not sure what the no sorry is for. If you can elaborate on that, that would be brilliant. But what I am getting is what I do feel. See, this is where I always say we never get it 100% right. So I've got something, does sound like mum though, not grandmother. Is mum still here, or is she in spirit? Please forgive me for asking that, because it didn't. I don't know if I feel like mum's still here. I don't know if that makes sense or not. If you can give me that confirmation, I would appreciate it. No crystals, but do love looking at them. Okay. Well, I want to say, mum is in spirit. Okay. And your mum, I want to say you do have children. So is your mum a grandmother as well? Sorry, that's because this felt like a grandmotherly love, but feel she's very much here. Thank you for the confirmation on that. I want to say you have got children, so I do feel like your mum then would have been a grandmother, or is a grandmother, I should say. Not would have been, is a grandmother. Even if she's in spirit, she's still a grandmother. That's the feeling I'm getting. I feel like I want to say, try and get some amethyst and rose quartz if you haven't got any crystals, because I feel like that would balance your energy out. Thank you for the confirmation on the yes. I'm presuming that's because of being the grandmother. Facebook user, if you can allow StreamYard access to your Facebook page, we will then be able to see your name. So I do feel like you're having a clear out. I do feel like you're having a sorting out at the moment. And she says you go through cycles of this. It's like every 6 months, I like getting rid of stuff. So I hope this is all making sense. I'm sorry, Facebook users. Thank you for saying hello. If you allow StreamYard access to your Facebook page, we can then see your name. But please don't think I'm ignoring you. But Paula, you're saying, but she felt, but feel like she wants you to know she's very much at peace and she is here. And she loves the fact that you're still talking to her and that say that again. She does like to try and keep giving you signs as well. So I hope this is all making sense. Say that again. She would always give you an honest answer if you asked her for advice, opinion, or a particular question as well. So I hope that makes sense as well. Because what I'm being told is she wants you to know you're making the right choices, you're on the right path, but you're needing to speak your voice a bit more and needing to start speaking your truth. Hope this is all making sense. There's an answer definitely, so thank you for that. I appreciate that. And it is, I need to close the door to the front. I need to close the door to the world. I need some time off. I need to recharge my batteries. So that's what I keep getting shown. I am going to pull you a card, Paula. Now, don't be too disheartened with the card that I've pulled, because it's all about new beginnings. And it is the card called Death. And I think it's a beautiful card. I absolutely love it. And it's all about new changes, new starts, new beginnings. I do feel like you would like to move house, or you could do with more room. And I feel like this is sometimes, oh, thank you, Joanne. I really appreciate that. And I do feel that the having a clear out is kind of either creating new space. So it will either make home feel like new, but I actually feel like you are looking for somewhere new to live. I feel like you're looking for a new home. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's already ideas in place or there's already plans in place. You're very good at bringing that energy forward. You're very good at manifestation once you know what you want. And it's about doing what you want. Need more room, hubby won't move. Okay. Well, I'm not going to rule out a new home because I don't think you're going to move a million miles away. But I do feel around March, April, you will start looking at somewhere new to live. So I do think there will be a move coming. Paula, I hope that helps. And thank you so much for letting me read for you tonight. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you to everyone that's joining this evening, by the way. If I don't see your comments the first time round, please keep popping them up. I really do appreciate it. Tracy Hand, I would like to come to you, please, because you'd like to know about your spiritual path. And I'm loving the little foxes in your comment. So Tracy Hand, going to come to you. First thing I'm being told is, Paula, you're more than welcome. So Tracy Hand, first thing I'm being told is, don't second guess yourself. Trust what you're being given. Hardest thing in the world to do sometimes is trusting the messages that we get from spirit. And as you have just seen, we do sometimes get it wrong, you know, but it's all about the honesty. It's all about the integrity, and it's all about the intention. And this is why I always say we never get it 100% right. As you saw in the first reading, I got some things wrong there, but then there was also corrections where I was getting it right as well. So they're just saying, you can do this, you're ready for this. And it's one of those where It's just that letting go, if that makes sense. But they're also saying about meditation. I feel like you're struggling with meditation at the moment. Now, something I always was taught was the harder you try with meditation, the less you get. So it is trying to let go, and spirit will give us what we need, not necessarily what we want. But I do feel like there's new courses that you're looking at, or you're looking at new ways of working as well. And they're showing me that these are the right choices to make, if that makes any sense. My mum did that. She made you get it wrong. Definitely something she would do. Paula, thank you so much for that. I love that. And your mum has, by the way, Paula, your mum has got amazing energy, and there's a huge amount of love that's coming through from her. And she wants you to know she will always try to make contact when you're ready. So she's always there. She's always watching. She wants you to understand that. I'm sorry, Paula, I've had to come back to you quickly because she's saying sort through the old photos. You still haven't done it yet. I hope that makes sense. Tracy Hand, I am coming back to you. Yes, I am open to learning more. I do feel like there is new courses that you're looking, and I feel like it's like you should be ready to start doing readings for people as well. I feel like I'm ready to kind of take that leap of faith. Paula, thank you for the confirmation on that as well, by the way. Truly, truly appreciate it. But what I am saying, Tracy, is there's new collaborations, there's new ways of working with people, and I actually feel like I'm making new connections, new friendships as well. You're really starting to step out your comfort zone. So I don't know if there's festivals or fairs that you're looking at going to, but this is going to help you meet new people as well. And it's like, I'm ready for this now. The last 12, 18 months, there's been a huge amount of emotional healing going on and a lot of letting go in the past. And I'm now truly starting to follow my heart. Oh, I don't know about reading for people. I think you're ready. You pick up on people very quickly, very easily. You know within 5 minutes if you like someone or not. And you're very much a counselor for other people already because they do come to you with their problems. So I hope this is all making sense. But they are showing me that there's a lot of letting go and a lot of healing going on. I feel really don't know where to turn. I want to say either look for online circles, or if there's a spiritualist church near you or a nice spiritual shop near you, definitely go to asking there. Tracy, I don't know how local you are to me, but I'm based in Evesham in Worcestershire. I do run circles, and I might even know of some areas nearby, but I am also looking at running an online circle very, very soon, which can help people to develop as well at the same time. Thank you for the confirmation that it all makes perfect sense. I really do appreciate it. Say that again. But it's like you can dedicate more time for it now. I would prefer an online circle. I am in Scotland. Scotland's a beautiful country. I think Scotland is a beautiful country. Actually, you know what? The British Isles that we live in is a beautiful country. I don't think enough people. I'm always a firm believer. Travel where you are. So that always makes sense. Chris Raw here, if you're drawn. Chris, nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hi, Megan. So, Tracy, I would be looking. So, if anyone would like to follow my Facebook page, by the way, you can find, I'm sure there'll be a link put up later that you would be able to find me on. But I have got a Facebook page at Minty's Tarot. But no, coming back to Tracy, say that again. Let me see. So they are saying that you are ready for this. So I hope this is all making sense. Facebook user, I can't see your name. Sorry. If you let StreamYard access to your Facebook page, then we'll be able to see your name. So card I've got for you is the Robins, and it's called Hope. And they're just saying that there is loved ones there that want to push you forward and help you with this. You get great strength from working with spirit as well. They're also talking about you working a lot in your garden at the moment. I feel like you love being outdoors, you love being out in the fresh air. I feel like you do like getting your hands in the soil because it's a form of grounding for you as well. So I hope that helps, and thank you for letting me read for you. Let me grab some water and we'll move to the next person. Right, who have we got next? Let's say Tracy Hand, thank you so much for the confirmation again as well. I truly, truly appreciate it. I really, really do. Right, Maureen. Hi, Minty. Maureen here. Would love a reading. Okay, Maureen, let's come to you. Maureen McGrath. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Let's have a look. Now, my guys are laughing straight away, and one of my main spirit guys is my grandfather off my father's side of the family. Now, he's very, very black and white and very, very down to earth, earthy kind of guy. And he's laughing, saying, Maureen, you're just like him. Honesty and integrity is everything. Don't lie to me. Lie to me once, game over. There's no second chances, if that makes any sense at all. And you don't like sugarcoating and you don't like fluffing things up. He's also saying to me as well that if you've got jobs to do, you like to just get on and get it done. And he keeps talking about a list that you're trying to work through, because I do feel like there's, I wouldn't say it's necessarily decorating, but there's odd little jobs around the house that need finishing or need sorting. So I'm working my way through this. So I hope this is all making sense. Tiffany Denham, yes, we can see you now, by the way. So Maureen, I hope this is all making sense. And he's saying, don't rush it. It will get done, but I think it's going to take to the end of August, beginning in September to get this done. I don't know if this is making any sense or not. If you can give me any confirmation, I'd truly, truly appreciate it. You're very much a perfectionist when it comes to getting things done as well. You don't like people cutting corners, and you would rather someone take their time to get it finished. I hope this is all making sense. I do feel like there's a gentleman in spirit, and I want to say father or grandfather, but it's dad's side of the family. And he is someone who would have taken great pride and great care in whatever he was doing. So I hope this is making sense. If you can give me any confirmation, I truly appreciate it. And he loves the fact that you still talk to him, or there isn't a day goes by that you don't think about him. He wants you to know that he's very much at peace as well. He certainly isn't suffering anymore. I hope this is helping. I hope this makes sense. Say that again. But he's not sure about the odd jobs. Okay, no worries. I don't know if it is. See, I thought like there might be little things that just need fixing or doing, or you're look. See, if you were looking at redecorating, it wouldn't be a massive amount. You love moving furniture around. You love stirring the energy up. It's that kind of thing is what I'm being shown. So I don't know if this makes sense or not. I hope it. I hope eventually it will do. But it could be something that you end up going a couple of months down the road going, oh, I know what he was on about. Because sometimes that's how it works. Your dad would have, I want to say dad, and please forgive me if I'm wrong, if it's not dad in spirit. Like I say, this gentleman in spirit, anything from my mum's side, I don't know if I'm getting it from mum's side, but this gentleman in spirit is saying to me he would have loved tinkering or would have loved being in a shed, or he would have always been doing something. It's like he would have always been fiddling or fixing or working with something, if that makes any sense at all. See, this gentleman, he's got huge warmth. There's a huge amount of love that's coming through with him. He was quite happy in his own company. He wouldn't rush anything. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but I've got to stick with it, I'm afraid, because that's what I'm being given. Say that again. I don't know if you've got any confirmation for that by any chance. I mean, I don't. It's like I've got my tools, I'm just tinkering, I'm just messing about. But he would be someone that you'd get an honest answer from if you asked him for an opinion. Not sure I can place that person, maybe for someone else. Don't know. Okay. Right, I want to throw this out there to anyone that's watching tonight. I've got a gentleman who's in spirit. He's in a shed. He's tinkering and messing around with tools. It's like he's always fixing something. I am seeing him in overalls. I feel like he's having a crafty cigarette as well, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I do feel like this person would be from dad's side of the family, not mum's side of the family. He would have loved, it's like he's just shown me, I'm just cleaning up an old mower. Don't know why it's an old mower. It's one of those old petrol ones, but it's like he would be sharpening his own blades on the mower as well. So he's that kind of handy man. He would have been that kind of way inclined. There's a quietness to him. He would have kept himself to himself. Sounds like your dad. Sharon Duggan, let's go with you. And I feel like he would have known everybody around him, but he would have also liked his own time as well. So he would never intrude on anyone's time, if that makes any sense at all. But he would do anything for anybody if they asked him as well. There's a gentleness with this guy. There was, if you asked him for an opinion or an answer, he would give you an honest answer. He's also saying, Sharon, I feel like there's been, thank you for the confirmation so far. Sharon, I want to say there's a lot going on in your life at the moment, and it's all a bit whirlwindy, and it's all feeling like, am I doing the right thing? I'm trying to bite my tongue, I'm trying to pick my battles. This feels family related rather than work related as well. And he's just saying, sit tight and wait to watch it out. It's not like it's your argument, so to speak. It's like you're sticking up for other people, and it's trying to do what's right from wrong. Family related. Thank you. And he's just wanting to say, if he was here, he was very good at watching people, and he was a man of few words, but he could shut an argument down in those few words, if that makes any sense. I'm sticking up for me. Well, I'm pleased to hear that, and I'm so sorry to hear you're going through this. But he says you've got to do what's right for you. And it's been going on for about the last 18 months as well. It's like it's little things. It's one after the other, after the other, after the other. It's like I can't man a few words, his exact words. Thank you for the confirmation. I also feel like these are all little things that just pile up and pile up and pile up and pile up. I don't know who said hey, but Facebook user, let StreamYard access your Facebook page. And hello, by the way. But he's just saying, it's not worth arguing every single little thing, but you've got to start doing what's right for you. So I hope that makes sense. It's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. I do feel like you've got a brother that is where part of the issue is, because it does feel like a sibling is trying to tell me how I should be or what I should be doing, or kind of how I should be living my life. And I want to say it's not their place to say so. You're an adult, you can make your own choices. I hope this is making sense. Um, but and you know, it's a sister, but she's more like a male energy. Thank you for the confirmation, because this person's quite a domineering character. It's like they don't take no for an answer, and they always think they're right. Sorry, that's the feeling I've got. I feel like they're always thinking they're right. Hi, Kate. Thank you for joining us. But they're just sort of saying they're not right. Everything she thinks she's make energy. Thank you. Everyone thinks she's male energy. Thank you for the confirmation. You're happy where you are. You love the home you live in, and I do. Are you actually looking at doing a couple of few? See, when I was talking to the person earlier, I was saying about little odd jobs that needed doing. I feel like this might be your home, because he's talking about these little odd jobs, and he said if he was here, he would have done these little odd jobs for you. But he says you will get it done. So I hope that makes sense. And he says it will get done. So I wonder if this might actually be for you as well, because he's repeating that for me. Yes, happy in my home. Yeah, home feels like home. It's like you, and you, I want to say you've got a small garden, but you love it, and you love inviting the birds or the wildlife into your garden. You love being out in nature. You love seeing the outdoors. I hope this is all making sense. You do need a holiday, though. Lots need doing. He could do everything. Thank you for the confirmation. I do feel. See, sometimes we go to the wrong person. That's sometimes what happens, especially when there's a group. We do sometimes go to the wrong person. I don't see you leaving the home. You're staying where you are. I do feel like you're staying where you are. Now, I've been shuffling my cards away like crazy. So let me pick your card. And we've got Illuminate. Trust your intuition. Trust your instincts. They don't let you down. And there's great strength. And it's like you are starting to stand up to your sister, and she will listen. So I hope that makes sense. Hopefully, someone will be able to, Kate, hopefully, someone will be able to let you know how you can allow StreamYard access to your Facebook. Sharon, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Right, Laura. Please, would love a reading about me and my partner William. What does he want me to know? He has been silent. Okay, Laura, coming to you. Let's have a look. Laura, I have got to ask this question, and please forgive me because I never want to get it wrong. I want to get it right. Sharon, you're more than welcome, and thank you for being able to confirm the messages that I was giving. So, Laura, I want to say your partner's still here. I don't feel like he's in spirit. I do want to say that your partner is still here. If you can give me confirmation on that, I'd really appreciate it. But I do feel like he is someone who, what I feel is that if he's going to talk about his feelings, if he's going to talk about what's going on inside his head, he needs time to process it. He needs time to be able to mull it through his own head first, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know if it does. If you can give me confirmation on that, I would truly appreciate it. I hope it does. But I just feel like, see, I feel like there's pressures from outside of the true. Okay, so Laura, am I right? I do feel I am right in saying he's still here. Hope that makes sense. I appreciate that you said, yeah, true. I want to say his work is causing a lot of pressure, a lot of tension, and a lot of stress. I felt he is cheating. Yes, pressure. He listens to a lot of outsiders. I thought he did. But I also feel like there's pressure from work as well. I just feel like he doesn't deal with stress very easily. It's like he goes very much inside himself and he's very much inside his own little box at the moment, if that makes any sense at all. Laura, I am so sorry to hear this because I can appreciate, yes, he works for two people. Gotcha. What I also feel is, Laura, that understandably living in this kind of environment is never going to be easy. And it's like you just want him to help, but it's like he's not just pushing you away, he is pushing everybody away. Yes, he is right at work. Gotcha. But I feel like he pushes everybody away. So I don't feel like it's just you that he's pushing away. I don't know if I don't feel like he's cheating, if I'm perfectly honest with you. But I feel like he's kind of a lost and escaped inside his own head at the moment. I feel like you both could do with some. I feel like you could both. I know we're coming up to holiday season, but it's not about a holiday. I feel like you both could do with a couple of days away, out in the middle of nowhere, away from everybody else, so you can talk. Now, what I feel is, I feel like if you keep asking him the questions, it's like he shuts down even more. What I want to suggest is writing him a letter and write the letter. Don't type it, don't email it, don't text it because they can be easily deleted. And it's like he doesn't reply to my messages. Exactly, it will just delete it. Okay. So what I want to say is write on paper, write down everything that you're feeling, how it's making you feel, because I feel like you will get your answer that way. I hope this is making sense. Guys, if we can flood this page with love hearts, by the way, because for anyone that's going through any difficult times at the moment, I just want to share that love, share that positivity, share that energy out. I do feel like you are going to start getting your answers, though, by the middle of August, if I'm perfectly honest with you, Laura. But I feel like as well at the same time, it's getting to the point where it's like I've got to start looking after my own energy. I've got to start looking after me. So in a sense, I'm kind of building my own strength up in the same time as well. And I have got a female energy that's coming through. Now, this feels like grandmother from mum's side of the family that's giving you strength. Okay, he doesn't want to see me too. I wonder how he will get the letter. Is this something you're able to post to him or actually give to him in person? But I do feel like you are going to find your strength. I really do. Laura, I am so sorry to hear this. Loving the love hearts, guys, by the way. Truly am. But your grandmother is there giving you strength, giving you determination. And it's like, I'm not here to be taken for granted. And I do feel he really needs to know that you're not being taken for granted because this is so important. Awesome, Minty. Chris, thank you so much for your comment. I truly appreciate it. What I do feel is by the end of August, beginning of September, you are going to be a lot happier, or it's going to be a lot clearer, or I've got a much clearer direction to where I'm at, if that makes sense as well. I am going to pull you a card for you, Laura. We just lost a baby. Oh, Laura, I am so, so sorry. I truly, truly am so, so sorry to hear that. Okay. And funny enough, the card I've got is protection and is, for me, a mother bear with a little baby bear as well. Laura, are you happy for me to say, because I feel like I've got a connection with the little one. Are you happy for me to talk and carry on about this? I am not going to, all I want you to know is your grandmother has got the little one, okay? And is very much at peace. And there's a huge amount of love there that's coming through. Laura, I am so, so sorry. There is a beautiful, gentle energy that's coming through. Yes, you can. Thank you. Now, I feel like it's a little boy, if I'm honest. That's the feeling I've got. I don't know if you can give me confirmation on that or not. I feel like it's a little boy. But there is a beautiful, loving, peaceful energy that's coming through. Okay, say that again. And they want you to know that they're very much at peace and that you did nothing wrong. And this wasn't anything, it was a boy. Thank you for the confirmation. And he wants you to know that it wasn't your fault. There was nothing, that he was a little chubby boy. I'll tell you what, he had the most beautiful, he's got the most, no, it's not he has got the most beautiful smile. He really, really has. Okay, say that again. And he loves, and your grandmother has got him, and she's got him in her arms, is what I'm being shown. He likes the blanket that you've put in with him. There's a little blue square blanket or something stitched that I'm being shown that you've given to him, and he loves it, by the way. He does love it. So thank you for the confirmation, Laura. A blue blanket with a bear. Thank you. Well, I'm loving the fact that we have the bear card for you as well. Say that again. Okay, I'm just taking my time because I really want to make sure that I get this right. So please bear with me, guys. Guys, I'm loving the hearts. We buried it with him. I was going to say he's still got it with him. But he loves the fact that you've still got one of his T-shirts. I don't know if it's a T-shirt or a bib, but you still got one of the T-shirts or bib that you keep in your bag. I feel like you keep it in your bag so you've got something with you all the time that was his. But he is also showing me a little white bunny, and he's got really big ears. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but there's like a little white bunny with really big ears. Hope this is making sense. And he loves that as well. But he will always, always be with you. Say that again. I'm loving the hearts, guys. Keep them going. Keep them going. What I am also feeling is as well is though I don't feel like your partner is cheating. I just feel he's not dealing. He's not working with this. I hope this is making sense. And I just feel I am happy. He's very much at peace. He really, really is. So I mean that again. He loves the fact that you burn a white candle for him. He likes the white candle that you light for him. So I hope that makes sense. But I just feel like your partner hasn't dealt with this. It's not a case of dealing with it. Sorry, please forgive me my words. These aren't the right words. But he's not coping with it. And I just feel like counselling is definitely needed, if that makes any sense at all. Please, please forgive me with the words. I want to make sure I get the right words across. But he wants you to know he is very, very much with you. Yes, I did the candle at church some months ago. But he wants you to do a candle at home next to the photograph that you've got on a shelf that's right next to your chair in the front room, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. Thank you for the confirmation so far. But he loves the fact that you've got a little photo is next to you by your chair, and he's still very much there with you. So he wants you to know that as well. Your words are okay by me. Laura, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Say that again. Yes, I have a chair here. Thank you. I also want to say, I want to say he's a spring baby. So I'm getting March, April, possibly May, but I feel like it's the end of March, beginning of April. Is important. I don't know why, but that's what I'm being shown. All marital plans were halted. I thought they were. I thought they were. I think you can work through this, but it's going to be working together though, and it needs that communication. And your strength is what's going to help him, because he needs to realise as well, this wasn't his fault either. I hope this is making sense. He's feeling guilty. He is. It doesn't take away anything, but he needs to realise that this wasn't his fault. But what I do feel is, what I am being told is, he would have loved daffodils. Your little lad loves daffodils and daisies. Daisies are important as well. So I feel like I want to put daffodils and daisies where he's laid to rest as well. So that's really, really important as well. Say that again. And he'd love to hear you sing to him. I feel like you would actually hum a tune or say a tune. There's words, there's a song or a tune that you would sing to him, and he loves that. He absolutely still loves that, by the way. I'm loving the hearts, guys. Loving the hearts. I am going to pull you another card, Laura. And also when I do my meditations later, I will be sending you healing as well. He's also saying to me that you need to carry some rose quartz with you as well. He wants me to give you a piece of rose quartz, but he likes the pink roses on his resting place as well. I hope this makes sense. Okay, I used to sing to him a lot when I was pregnant. He loves that. He absolutely loves that, and he wants to still hear you sing. Here's a card for you. I'm going to get you the card. We have got Illuminate, which is your strength. And that is what he wants you to know. He knows how strong you are. And we've also got Tribe. He knows he's still part of the family. He knows he's still talked about. He knows he still feels part of the family, and he very, very much is. He will always, always be with you. There's a little photo that you carry in your wallet as well, or in your purse. And he loves the fact that you've got a wallet in your purse. Laura, I hope that helps. I hope that all makes sense. And I hope you can feel the love tonight. I really, really do. Thank you for letting me read for you. I truly, truly appreciate it. I really, really do. I do feel by the end of August, beginning of September, things will start to pick up. Things will start to get better. I hope that helps. Right, let me have some water, guys. And we'll go to the next person. Alison Moody, I'd like to come to you, please. You're worried about your son. Let's come to you, Alison Moody. Let's have a look, see what's going on there. Okay. Alison, your son's quite a quiet chap. He likes to keep everything locked up inside as well. He doesn't do talking very easily. Is this more to do with a relationship than it is to do with work or school? Because I just feel, you're more than welcome, Alison. I feel like this is more to do with either a close, I feel like this is more to do with a relationship than school. I don't know if there's friendship circle involved. This doesn't feel like it's work or anything like that. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. But I want to say that, thank you so much. We'll connect with your page later on. Laura, I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you. Truly, truly appreciate it. I just feel like he's biting his tongue at the moment. I feel like he's needing to speak his truth, if that makes any sense. He can take and take and take and take and take. And then one day he'll go bang, if that makes any sense at all. He has a small circle of friends. Okay. But it's one of those where I just feel like he's being taken for granted a little bit. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I am right in saying he's not at school age. I want to say he is working because I feel like he's either late teens, early 20s. That's the age I'm kind of being given at the moment. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. But I feel like he's feeling a bit lost in what he wants to do. It's like I feel like I've lost my direction. I've lost my path. I've lost where I want to be. Does that make any sense to you at all? I'm hoping you're going to be able to give me some confirmation soon. He can take an advantage of giving of himself. Yeah, I feel like he is, and I feel like he's just. I feel like he's. It's like I'm tired. It's like I haven't got the energy. I need to look after me. I need some time out. I do feel like, see, what I'm being told, what I'm being given is there's a career change. He has lost his direction for a reason. Okay. I feel like there's a career change, and I do feel like he will find his direction, but he doesn't like asking for help, if that makes any sense at all. It's like he feels like he's got to do everything for himself, and he struggles with asking for help. But I do feel like he's going to find his way. I don't know if there's like a new course or a new. It's like I'm being shown apprenticeships. It's like I want to try something new. I want to get over this hurdle, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. So whether it's going to be trying, I just feel like there's new opportunities coming up for him, but they're not going to come up till the end of August. But it's one of those I want to say, don't give up. I want to tell him not to give up. He's got to keep fighting. He's got to keep trying. I also feel like, say that again. He is at working age, isn't he? Can you give me that confirmation? He finds it hard, but he can't progress right now. There is a hurdle. Then this hurdle is health related, if that makes any sense. I don't know if it's physical health or mental health, but it's connecting the two together. I feel like both is going on, but he will get over it. I feel like he can overcome this. Yes, he's 21. Thank you. And that's why I felt like there's apprenticeships that are going to be available for him, but he will work through this because he doesn't want to be where he's at, if that makes any sense. I feel like he's been stuck here for about the last 18 months, 2 years, and he is now more than ever determined to try and work through this. What I want to say, yes, how physical, it's been 4.5 years. Okay, I felt like it was less than that. But what I do feel is there's a turning point. There is a turning point coming. It might take till the end of the year to get more of my energy back. But what I do feel is start the new year, there is going to be new opportunities and new directions for him. I hope this is all making sense. He is beating himself up due to his health issues. He cannot be blaming himself. I know it's easy for me to sit here and say that. It truly, truly is. But it's just listening and being there. I do want to say he could do with a counsellor at the same time as well. He's got a huge heart. He'll do anything for anybody as much as he can. Wants to go in the police or forces. I do see him getting there, but I do feel, is there surgery? I don't know if it's surgery. I feel like there might be something surgery going on. I don't know what that is. It's affecting both of you. I felt like it was. I gotta say, I do feel like he still lives at home. I don't necessarily feel like he's moved out, but it's getting his fitness level back up. It's like that's really not helping either. It's like I used to feel like he used to be really fit. He was always on the go, but now it's like I'm struggling to get my fitness level back up, and that's what I'm trying to work on. I do feel he has had 5 operations, 2 in the last 3 weeks. Okay, is this stomach related? Because the operations that I've got a feeling that there's something going on around the stomach area, if that makes any sense. I do feel like there is another, he was very fit football, thank you. I do feel like there is another operation coming up that it's like there's the third one, and I feel like that's the one that's going to be the turning point, if that makes any sense at all. But I do feel like he might not ever 100% recover, but I feel like there's going to be a good, strong 90% recovery coming for this. But he has got to rest. in growing hair but tummy issues right now. He's got stomach issues going on at the moment. Okay, so I feel like I've got cramping going on. I don't know if that's something to do with diet, because I felt like it might be like either a wheat or a gluten or something like that. I feel like there's something going on diet wise that needs sorting as well. But what I do feel is, show me that again. At the moment, he's got to rest. He has got to rest, and that's what's frustrating him, because he doesn't like sitting around. He likes being on the go. But it's like the longer he rests, or the more he rests, the quicker his recovery will be. I hope this is all making sense. I really, really do. Use had too many antibiotics, could be diet as well. Okay, well then there's diet changes coming. I do feel like he is looking at new diets as well. He must rest. Yeah, exactly. And he gets frustrated with it at the same time as well. But I want to say he could do with finding something. I want to say he's quite creative. I don't know if he's ever done much art or something like that, but it's like I want to start doing something that will give me. I keep getting shown drawing or sketching or something along those lines, and I feel like if he had something like that, it would take his mind to a degree off of what was going on. It's like trying something new. It's trying to find a new hobby. It's trying to find something that he can do for now, if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does. I do feel like there is talks of getting away. I feel like there's a long weekend away being planned. Yes, he is creative and playing with it. Paints, pens, start drawing, start designing. It's real fine detail is what I keep getting shown. And I feel like there is a passion there for it. But I'm also keep getting shown long weekends away. It's like we could really do with a long weekend away. It's going away, thank you. And I feel like that's going away with family. It's like I'm going to family. I don't know if it's like, but there's countryside, there's outdoor space. I also want to say, I don't know if you've got a Labrador or not, or a dog, but I feel like there's a dog in his life that does give him strength and comfort at the same time as well. I feel like there is like I want to say there's a Labrador with him. That's what I keep getting shown. So I just feel like there's dog energy around him that he absolutely adores and loves. That's why I keep getting shown. I am going to pull you a card. We have friend's birthday. He's not been able to go because of daily treatment. Right, okay, gotcha. I still keep getting shown this dog. I don't know what it is with the dog. Now, I have got the card gentle. It's me that wants a dog. We have cats. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I've got the card gentle. I wouldn't rule out getting a dog, if I'm perfectly honest with you. And cats and dogs will adjust with each other. Wants to visit with dad. Thank you. That's why I was getting the going away with family. But the gentleness, it's just taking that time. This year is going to be the turning point. I do feel come the end of summer, beginning of autumn, things are going to start picking up. Things are going to start getting easier. But it's just getting the energy back at the same time as well. It's just going to take time, but he will get his energy back. I do feel that. Alison, I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. I do want to say, though, really encourage him with his artwork, because his artwork, I feel, is absolutely stunning, if I'm honest. I really do feel like it's stunning. And it's just something that distracts him. So I hope that makes sense. Right, let me have some water. Who we got left? Who have we got? Let's see. Yes, he needs to get energy back. I am supporting best I can. And it's also looking after you at the same time as well. Remember to look after you at the same time as well. Right, who's next? Amy Alford. Amy Alford. I hope I pronounced your surname right. Please forgive me if I haven't. Amy, first thing I was getting coming through for you when I was looking at your name, thank you, you're spot on with everything. Alison, thank you so much, truly appreciate that. Amy, first thing I was getting for you was I could do with a career change. I feel like I'm bored, I'm frustrated, and I'm looking for something new. Don't know if that makes any sense or not. If you can give me some confirmation on that, I'd really appreciate it. But it's also one of those where I'm not sure what I want to do, but I'm having a look to see what's out there. But I feel like I wouldn't mind a complete career change from what I'm doing. I don't know if you're dealing with a lot of paperwork or you're in an office at the moment, but that's the feeling I want. I want to get out of an office environment, and I wouldn't mind working for myself. So it might be that I'm looking at taking on new courses or learning something new, because I just feel like I want to have that change. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. If you can give me any confirmation, I appreciate it. I hope it does. But I am seeing great changes coming for you around the October, November time. But it's like I'm being very choosy in what it is that I want to do. It's got to be something I can sink my teeth into. It's got to be something I'm happy in my job at the moment. Was looking at starting my own business. Okay, that's fine. I still feel like it is a career change, so if you're looking at starting your own business, I feel like it's going to give you challenges. It's going to give you something for you to sink your teeth into, and it will be varied enough that you won't lose interest. Because I do feel once I've lost interest, that's it, game over. I ain't got a cat and house chance of getting you to do it, if that makes any sense. I do feel like the new business idea, though, could take off. What I feel like is it would run alongside what you're doing at the moment. And I do feel that it would be halfway through next year that you could take the leap from doing your job to doing this kind of your business idea full time. And you take great pride and care in what you'll do. You're very much a perfectionist. Everything has to be in its place. You don't like mess. You don't like clutter. You also don't like being late for anything either. You would rather be half an hour early than 2 minutes late. But at the moment, they're laughing, saying you do feel like you're chasing your time. It's like I'm trying to keep up, or I am trying to get on time, but it always feels like I'm in a rush. If that makes any sense at all. I'm loving the little smart laughing face, so thank you for that. Say that again. And you are dealing or helping lots of different people on a day-to-day basis as well. You love listening into other people's problems. You're very much a counsellor and a nurturer for others as well. People will come to you for advice, but you don't like wasting your time either. So I feel like if someone has come to you with the same problem 3 or 4 times, by the fourth time, if they've done nothing about it, you'll be like, go and do something about it before you talk to me again. Because it's like, I've given you the advice, I've given you the help I can, but I can't do it for you. So there is that as well. There's also more traveling to do as well. There's more of the world to see. And it's not just about sitting on a beach for 2 weeks. You love properly exploring. You love going to places of interest. It's like, I wouldn't rule out going to Mexico and seeing the temples or something along those lines, if that makes any sense. It's like, I don't mind sitting on a beach for a couple of weeks, but I also like going off the beaten track at the same time as well. I hope that all makes sense as well. And it's like, I don't need a map. I know where I'm going. They're laughing at me going, it's like, even when you're driving, it's like I'll have a quick glance at a kind of an idea of a direction I'm going, and I might take a scenic route, but I will end up where I'm meant to be. It's like I don't always like to follow a map or something like that. But at the same time, you don't like asking for help or directions either, if that makes any sense. Yes, me and my husband are speaking about Mexico not long ago. I wouldn't rule out going. I really, really wouldn't rule out going. Something I want to say as well about your relationship is very much one of a soulmate connection. You do make each other laugh, and that is the most important thing. You love winding each other up. There's very much a competitiveness as well. It's like if you're playing a game of pool, or if it's like, we like to try in a nice way. This isn't in a bad way, but it's like we like to try and beat each other. It's like, I'm going to beat you, I'm going to win, and I'll win fairly, if that makes any sense. But you guys are definitely meant to be together. I would also say the trip to Mexico would be the honeymoon that you never necessarily got. I feel like we were always meant to have the honeymoon we wanted, but it was never quite right at the time. But we had a short break. But this trip to Mexico would be like, or whatever trip like this would be like your honeymoon. And thank you for the confirmation, by the way. But they are saying you deserve this. You know, you've worked your socks off. Tell your fella as well, he's got a promotion coming up at the end of October, beginning of November. I do feel like he's actually been working hard for it. And it's just that he's got to finish a couple of more exercises before he can get this promotion. Don't know if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does. Say that again. You're also looking at buying a new house at the moment. It's like you do everything all at once or nothing at all. It's like everything is all very, very, very quick. But I do feel like we've been looking at new houses, or we are looking at moving soon as well. But you're very particular about what you want, and you won't settle for second best. It's like, I've got it in the end what I want, and it's got to be that way. I hope that makes sense. But it's not a million miles away from where you're living at the moment. You just brought a house, thank you. And you got it for a really good price as well. I love the fact that you've got that cheekiness to really knock the price down, and you did get a good deal with it. So I hope that makes sense. And there's still work to be done, but it really, really is home. And you are putting your roots into this place. There's still work to do on the garden, though. It's like, I want to try and keep the garden very minimal, because I don't, please forgive me when I say this, they're laughing, saying you're not very green fingered. So I'm happy to have like a decking area or a patio area, but then lawn. I don't want too much weeding. I will just about cut the grass, but I also feel like your fella is the same as well. He's not really a gardener. So it is like, we will keep it as simple and easy as possible. But this house as well that you've bought is very much where you're putting your roots in for at least the next 5 to 6 years, because it's one of those where I don't want to move again, because it was quite stressful. In the end, it went okay, but the 2 weeks before moving was literally up and down like a yo-yo. Oh my God, we are just about to extend our decking. Thank you for the confirmation, by the way. And also, I don't know if this would make any sense or not, but are you looking at buying a hot tub? I feel like this is something you would love. And I just feel like it's like, well, it would fit there. It'd be a bit of a squeeze, but it would fit there. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but my guides are laughing, going, you would love a hot tub. Sorry, that's just what I've been shown. Haley Ratton, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying this reading as well. But yeah, it's like I'm just being shown this hot tub, and it's like, you know what, this could be a treat for us. That's what I keep getting shown. I love it. It's brilliant. Say that again. I'm not seeing children at the moment, but I do feel like there might be talk of families, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little boy in the next 18 months, 2 years as well. So I do feel like there is a little boy, and I do feel like you will end up having 3 children. 2 boys and a girl is what I'm being shown. And sorry to say, I wouldn't, well, not sorry to say, I hope it's, but I'm not ruling out twins. I feel like there might be the potential to having twins as well. I feel like on your fella's side, there's twins in the family. So I hope this is all making sense. Let me pull a card for you. Let me pull a card. There's a lot of happiness around you, which is great. There's great energy. You love making people laugh. That's the most important thing. Have we got any confirmation on what I've said so far? I've got a lol. So let's see what we've got. Amy has twin sisters. Thank you for the confirmation on that one. I appreciate it. So I'm not ruling out twins. I do feel like, though, the twins could be opposite as well. So it wouldn't necessarily be identical. Already got 2 kids. Hope we won't have any more. Oops. Please don't shoot the messenger. Okay, let's have a look at your cards. Let's see what we got. Funny enough, we got Illuminate. This one's coming out a lot tonight. There's great strength. There's great determination. You don't give up. You know what you want. And it's like you will always find a way of achieving. If someone tries telling you you can't do something, you're damn well going to prove them wrong. I hope that all makes sense. Amy, thank you for letting me read for you tonight. Guys, I hope I'm afraid that was the last one tonight. I hope you guys have really enjoyed the readings tonight. Thank you all so much for your support and joining me tonight. I'm sure I will be back on here again soon, but if anyone is interested, please come and find me at Minty's Tarot and Mediumship on Facebook. Please feel free to join my page. If anyone would like to book me for a full reading, readings are normally around about 45 minutes to an hour. I do charge 40 UK pounds for a reading. If you're close enough to me in person, we can do it in person. Or I also offer online readings as well, where I do it as a video call. They do work exactly the same way. It's been such a pleasure to see you all this evening. Thank you all so much. Anyone would like any details, please drop a message in the comment. I will try and have a look through the comments later. And anyone want to book me for a reading, drop me a message. I am taking bookings for August. I will be looking at doing a live on my own page very soon. Have a great evening, everybody. Take care all. Bye bye.